How's it going, everybody? This is Hunter with Southern Precision Outdoors. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the 22 long rifle. We are going to zero this rifle at 50 yards, and we are going to stretch it all the way out to 300 yards. So today we're going to be shooting the CCI mini mags. These do very, very well in pretty much every rifle I've ever shot them in. So we're going to get this Knockpix H50R zeroed at 50, and then we're going to use our Knockpix ballistic calculator to get this thing dialed in, and hopefully we'll be hitting the target at 300 yards with it. So stay tuned. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is take our first initial shot to see where we are on our target. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. I'm gonna send one more just to verify. All right, let's go check our point of impact and come back and adjust. All right, we've got our 22 long rifle zeroed at 50 yards. We're gonna hop into the Knockpix app and type in all of our ballistics on their ballistic calculator. And I'm gonna show you that, and then we're gonna sync our ballistic profile to our scope, and then we're gonna take our shots out at 150. All right, guys, now that we're in the Knockpix app itself, we're gonna click our ballistic calculation button and then select the profile. You can name this profile whatever you want to, just name mine 22. Then we're gonna do our ballistic coefficients, in my case 0.130. Then we're going to do our bullet weight in grains, which is 36 grains. And now our muzzle velocity is about 1,200 feet per second. Our rifle's height with the RH50R, or the H50R, we're going to be doing about 3 inches over bore. And then here we're just going to adjust our temperature and our humidity. And my humidity in South Georgia is absolutely crazy. It's like 80–90% right now. And then we're going to save it to our device. All right, now that we've got our rifle zeroed at 50 yards and we've got all of our ballistics typed into Knockpix's ballistic calculator, we have a sign out at, I think it's 147 yards. So we are going to use our built-in drop feature on the unit itself, and we're going to see what it does. All right, now let's go out and take a look and see where we hit. All right, well, surprisingly, I didn't bring a chronograph with me, but I went off of manufacturer's website and some Reddit forums for a 16-inch barrel, and about 1,200 feet per second seems to be perfect. So at 150 yards using our automatic drop feature in the Knockpix H50R, we were doing a 2-inch group all over the hot hand, so that's pretty good with the 22. Now we took the sign out to 300 yards and we're going to shoot at it, and then there's also a steel plate at, I believe that's 200 that we're going to shoot, and we got another steel plate at 300 that we're going to shoot. All right, so we're going to do the 200 yard steel plate first with our ballistic calculator. It is 206 yards. Pating. We dialed in, boys. All right, that's 200 steel plate. Let's take it out to 3. All right, so now that we're pinging steel at 200 very easily, We're gonna go out to 300 now, and we're gonna shoot the target, and we have a steel silhouette out there also. And I'm gonna show you guys inside the unit itself to show you the yardages and show you the drop. All right, so now that we're inside the unit itself, you can see our hot hands out here. And just to verify, we are at exactly 300 yards. And then our steel silhouette is over here. It's at about 304. So we're gonna take our shots. All right, now let's bang this steel silhouette down here. I don't know if you guys can hear the impact off the steel from that far. "300 yards, guys, with a 22 long rifle. Pretty stout." Well, there you have it, guys. Old 22's pretty accurate out to 300. I wish I had a range farther than this. Maybe we could stretch it out to 500 or 600, but unfortunately I don't. But we're gonna take this thing out, and well, if the weather holds out anyways, it's been raining for over a week here. But if the weather holds out tonight, we're gonna try to take this thing out and do some damage with it. So y'all stay tuned for those, and we appreciate everybody for watching. Y'all have a good day.